right, so let's start with the animal spirit. So it's going to animal spirit for collective. Animal spirit for collective source. The eagle. Nice. Let's get a crystal. Good morning, Ashley. Crystal for collective source. You have carnelian. It's about courage, motivation, and endurance. So let's look at the eagle here. Eagle is about soar, loyalty, and trust. Resilient and brave. The eagle allows you to soar to new heights. Take a bird's eye view and see if you're in true alignment with your path. The eagle is able to stalk its prey, capturing those that are wounded and ill, which prevents the spread of disease. Eagles are seen as healers in this regard, ending the unnecessary suffering of another with precision and swiftness. So I think it's about seeing your life in a bird's eye view, seeing what's in alignment and removing what is not in alignment, what is causing like dis-ease or unnecessary restrictions, challenges. Can be thoughts, can be attitudes, can be situations, people. The eagle gives you the gift of sight as it's able to pinpoint the minute details that can be easily missed. In relationships, the eagle has a unique mating ritual, dancing with his partner in the sky as they lock talons, plunging and soaring with complete trust in one another. Eagles mate for life and can show up as a teacher when you're ready to commit to your relationships. How can you maintain a strong sense of self while being loyal to another? Allow your shared commitments to give you a boost in trust, faith, and love. So it's about having things in common, having some sort of common goal in your connections. Good morning, Kinda. So let's set this here. We got carnelian. It's about courage, motivation, and endurance. Powerful and bold, carnelian increases confidence in yourself, especially when you need to take center stage and use your voice effectively. A stabilizing stone, carnelian helps balance volatile emotions for long-term vitality. Believed to protect the soul in the afterlife, carnelian is a stone of the living, meant to motivate you to take chances with the life that you have. Life is meant to be lived with passion and desire, and carnelian gives you the courage to do so. Carpe diem, seize the day. So seizing the day, having that eagle's eye perception, removing things that are kind of weighing you down, that can be easily removed. Having that bird's eye view to notice what that is, seeing what's in alignment with your life and what is not, can be habits, can be anything. And just removing them. It's like being a healer, heal thyself, as they say. And this is going to give you the courage here to live your life with passion and desire. So let's see. Greetings. Greetings from the United States. Look at that. Eagle. Triumph over obstacles. Yeah, you are going to triumph over obstacles here. When you have challenges to overcome, I feel like removing things that's hindering progress is going to be very beneficial. But having that bird's eye view to see exactly what that is, whether it's attitudes, habits, situations, people, responsibilities, burdens that aren't yours to bear, projections, whatever it is. How crazy is that? That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we're collecting. Disappointment, some affair. Yeah, it's like this card coming to life here. It's like cutting things out here that are disappointing, following the heart. Yeah, something just doesn't work no matter how you try. It's like these scissors. It's like they're kind of shaped differently. It's like you might have difficulty getting your finger here. So it's like making things more it's like trimming the fat in life, right? Habits, you know. Let's see. You are moving to a period where there's recognition, reward for merit. You do have news on the way. You will get rewarded when you kind of trim the fat of your life, like getting rid of things that are healthy, habits, people, situations, burdens, projections, attitudes. You also got a distant friend thinking about you. You may receive news from a friend as well. You're collecting. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, let's go through them, right? Screw it. Let's go through them. Let's see what we got here. Well, happiness and well-being. Okay, so you got the sun coming out. There's happiness and well-being. That's how things are evolving here. But you could be allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So you may need like a more solid plan, more grounding. Like I do see happiness, which may kind of sweep you away, you know. But it's like not resting on your laurels, but still putting in effort where necessary, figuring out plan, getting that bird's eye view. You may have some challenges, obstacles to overcome. I do feel like you are removing people that aren't for your highest and best good. I do see you getting victory over fears. Mice, rats can represent fears, loss. They're also very resourceful, so I think it's about utilizing your resources as well to overcome challenge. People are going to be taking a short journey. There's a younger woman here that could be you or someone else, and I see happiness around it. Oh, wish is granted. Something that's going to speak to your heart. Some of you are kind of pulling back here because it looks like you're going to be overcoming challenge. Looks like you're going to be taking a short journey. A younger woman could be involved in some way, some form, and there's happiness and a wish is granted as you're following your heart. This could be anyone. It could also be your energy as well. I do feel like you're going to be taking a break and then getting back at it. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, you do have, it's like you're being called into awareness, like, there's hard work ahead. And it's about building that solid foundation, keeping the momentum going. It's okay to take a break and chill, but it's like get back at it. Yeah, control your anger, stay grounded. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I do see you needing help or assistance or guidance. Because situation imbalance is going to require some careful handling. I do see that there is spiritual love, romance is in the air. You could be waiting for a news package or letter. And I feel like you're going after things that speak to your heart, things that you love. And I feel like you're being very resourceful, very clever, especially in business. This can also be in your relationships as well. That was a lot there. A lot came through with the tea leaves. But I think it's about maintaining, being grounded, maintaining some balance, keeping your composure. Again, this eagle that's beginning the reading here, seeing from the bird's eye view. It's a lot for tea leaves. Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. So let's pull Black Moon Astrology. We get a lot of good stuff from this deck here. So Black Moon Astrology for collective. Yeah, there's transformations here with endings and beginnings. You're going through radical change. Solar eclipse revolution. You're going through a radical change here. Like things are being eclipsed out of your life, but again, it's with the eagle energy. So it's very healing. You may be feeling like there's some sort of decision you have to make here. This is encouraging you to kind of like dive in, change something, fix something, or create something that you hadn't really thought of before it was going to work out beyond what your wildest imaginings. Like you could be going through transformations, like endings that seem like a negative at first, but they're blessings in disguise. Hey, Crystal. So let's look at this 8th house. Endings and beginnings. Put these cards up here. I think it's you creating changes in your life. Yeah, when they pull this card, the meaning is clear. You're in a period of great transformation. You may be evaluating your life's choices, and the need for change is great. That's that eagle eye. Maybe removing things that's been in your life for quite some time, or things or doors are shutting, things are being removed. But it must be built back up, but in a different way. But you have to take care of this matter before you move forward. Some of you, if you're dealing with connections where there's a lot of passions here, some of you are dealing with connections where there's a lot of passion between you two. This also card can represent psychic abilities as well. You may be getting premonitions, having dreams, seeing into the past, present, and future, are communicating with spirits in some way, maybe mediumship or connecting with your spirit guide, source, your intuition. Or you're interested in such things. You could be receiving like kind of penetrating insights here. You're going through a time of renewal. You're giving a second chance. Your life is made over and you become a builder. Darkness comes and a tower falls, but there is a better one to replace it. So let's pull some tarot here. Tarot for collective. And get you after collective, Crystal. Let's see. Okay, Melody, and get you after Crystal. I do see changes. I feel like you're gathering information, you're planning for the future here. You're growing in your knowledge, you're being able to maintain balance. Your intuition is on point. Clarity with intuition. Listen to your intuition, collective. Your intuition is on fucking point. High Priestess, Ace of Swords. I mean, that's clarity right there. Oh, and you got the Death card and Justice. I feel like, yeah, you're making choices that's in alignment with you, even if they seem difficult. So let's look at this. Yeah, listen to intuition for sure. You got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. So big changes, big shifts as you're searching for freedom with the fives. This can be about your circle with the Three of Cups here, your social circle. Also, you finding solutions to problems with the Three of Cups. Let's look at this. Some of you could be like building something with others with the Page of Pentacles, two of Wands, Three of Cups. You could be like making plans, building things, connecting with those in your social circle in such a way. Could be partnerships. I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're kind of reviewing like how much time, energy, and resources something's going to take to complete. I do see you being very grounded and finding solutions. You also could have a very beneficial like idea. The High Priestess talk about potential, so you could be really coming up with a plan to really transform your life, to create more structure, to create more justice, more harmony, more fairness in your life. Creating a life that makes you feel like you have more of a sense of purpose with the Judgment card that's in alignment with you with the Justice. Coming up, it's like you're rising to the next level, creating the change and restoring order. strong Scorpio energy. Let's see, we got Scorpio, we got fixed sign Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces. With the Page of Pentacles, just make sure, like, some of you could be dealing with something like with taxes or something like that. The 8th house can be a card about taxes. So can, like, the Page of Pentacles be, but it's like reminding you to kind of take care of things. Check your schedule. Make sure you're not forgetting anything. Make sure you're not overbooking yourself, overcommitting yourself. This can be a card of paperwork, the Page of Pentacles. Justice can be too. If you're dealing with something legal, I do see justice being done there with the Justice card. Like, justice will be had. But be on the lookout for opportunities to advance. With the 2 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Wands. I do see a maturing here. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. But pay attention. It's like something's going to be coming to light. If not now, then coming up soon. This is kind of like past. This is kind of present here, and this is coming up. So you got the High Priestess and Ace of Swords. This is like something coming to light that's going to give you massive clarity. It's like a breakthrough. And it's also, the High Priestess would be like coming up with some sort of conceptual idea, and the Ace of Swords would be like formulating that plan through the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Something that's workable, that makes you feel like you have like a sense of connectedness or a sense of purpose. Some of you could be dating with that 3 of Cups there, or thinking about it. I feel like you're going to come up with a very a really great plan. Two of Wands, High Priestess, Ace of Swords, Justice. Something that's in alignment with you. Something that works. Let's look at career for collective. You see getting help. It's like you're organizing, you're getting your finances in order here. I see you networking, could be connecting with others, talking with others, learning from others, and you are getting angelic help as well in terms of career. Success will find you. I do see things moving forward as you're willing to like try new things with the explorer. You're looking for ways to grow. You're being called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. It's like you're trusting the unknown to know where the magic lies. So you do feel like success. Well, this is like guidance here, just saying success is going to find you in career. You are getting angelic help here. Things are going to start moving forward. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. You are going to receive recognition, but you do have something unexpected here. It's like prepare for the unexpected, deal with things head on, and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens. Hmm. And knowing here, it's like keep trying. There's no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. So like you're learning as you go in terms of career. Definitely learning as you go. And just be wise with finances there. Be wise with finances because you might have something unexpected come up. So just kind of, if you can, put some aside. Start kind of saving, put some aside. Stay grounded. And know that you are being assisted here. Career, finance for collective source. 'And kind of put yourself out there. If there's a new idea or project manifesting, know it has great potential for a success. Career and finance for collective. Three cards off the top. Yeah, so feelings of frustration is actually invitation to turn your attention inwards and seek greater understanding. These little inconveniences are trying to convey something important to you. So with that Scorpio energy, we did see like there is a need to rebuild. So you are restructuring something better than it was before. Now is the right time to embrace independence, set your own pace, make your own choices, and deepen your connection with yourself. Experience a journey that reflects your personal vision. And the overall trend of direction of the market has changed, moving in a direction that is now unfavorable to you, potentially causing losses if you don't adjust your strategy and act accordingly. So there's a need to adjust strategy here. I do feel like you're going to make good decisions. The choices you make now will take you far. Your plans will succeed. You've overcome the barriers and you're more than prepared. You're focused and clear on where to take action. So you are creating necessary changes to ensure success. Okay, so that's it for collective. Moving to crystal. Are you here, Crystal? Crystal's not here, and get Melody if you're here. Okay, what's your question, Melody? You can, Gito. Will Melody get married while she's in the military? Source? Will Melody get married while she's in the military? There's delays. Six of swords. Spades. That's delays. However, you are going to get married. Like, I do see the Three of Hearts there. And I can talk about important celebrations. Eight of Diamonds can be like building upon foundations that's already laid there. You are going to meet someone special. But I do see a wedding. So there's a good chance. This card does talk about weddings. But there could be like hard work or some sort of setback here. The Six of Spades coming up here. But it's possible with that Three of Hearts. It's possible. It is very much so. Will they be in the military? This person also be, will this person be an NCO source? No, I don't think so. Ace of Spades there. Four of Diamonds, that's like struggling for security. Okay, Gito, I can get you after Crystal. If Crystal comes back. Crystal and Gito. Yeah, I don't know where else to take that. Like there, I think there's a good chance that you can with that 3 of Hearts there. I don't think it's an NCO though. Nice tarot. Is Melody going to get married to anyone while she's in the military source? Yeah, there's delays. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of instability there. But it's interesting, you got all fives, 5, 5, 5, 5 on the table here. So it's a sign of transformation, freedom, and self-discovery. You're being guided to embrace life with confidence and trust, to live in the present and focus on one day at a time, is what they're saying, and leave past regrets and beliefs that hinder your growth. There's a chance that you can have so this number can also signal the arrival of new love or the transformation of existing relationships into a more fulfilling and authentic connection. But you do have a lot of challenges here. There's but it's about reevaluating your values and emotional connection. If I was going to look at this spread right here and say yes or no, it looks like a no. But that can always change. Because this is like badly aspected, so this card might as well be reversed. That's kind of like dropping the ball. So we may not be able to see. Source may not be allowing us to see, or we can see. Hey, Stacy, I am. About when Melody's out of the military, when she get married, when she leaves the military, she's out of the military. That's more likely. World, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Death, Scorpio energy, which is you. 3 of Cups can be celebration. Second question. What about me? Wait, Sergeant Marquise Brown? Let's see. What about Melody? Is Sergeant Marquise Brown attracted to you? He stays and get you after Gito. What about Melody? Is Sergeant Marquise Brown attracted to you? And looks like he's kind of avoiding situation now. I don't know if you turned your back. There's a stalemate and you kind of turned your back on the situation and refused off or appeared disinterested. Because I see a lot of closing of the heart here. That could be like if he's tried to communicate with you. Has he ever tried to communicate with you or talk to you and do you seem disinterested? Does Sergeant Marquise Brown find Melody attractive? Yeah, he finds you attractive, yeah. But he's literally your boss. Oh, okay. Is he romantically interested in Melody? There is like some interest, but I don't know. This doesn't look very I think he's trying to keep things professional probably with that Knight of Pentacles there. What about Melody does he find attractive? You like to be alone? You kind of keep to yourself? You are attractive, like physically attractive? And you kind of you have a lot of choices. Seven of Cups can be like having a lot of choices for success in military. Hey, no need. So we got Crystal, Gito, and Stacy. Okay, yeah, that's why this is coming up then, because it's just kind of closed off energy. But he does find you like physically attractive. he finds you attractive. You're a hard worker with the Queen of Wands. You work hard. You're like a leader. Military. And you seem happy. You work hard. You get results. You overcome problems. Okay, Stacy. T. I can get you after Stacy. But that's what I'm getting, Melody. It's kind of, found you attractive. Feels like you work hard. Physically attractive. You keep to yourself. You don't cause drama. If you have problems, you find solutions. He likes that he's like your boss in this group, you know? But it's probably coming out like this because he probably doesn't know you too well. You know? In 1 second, guys. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. I think it's coming out like this because he probably doesn't know you too well, you know? Yeah, I think he likes being boss, emperor, Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups there. But yeah, I think that's as much as he knows about you. I don't think he knows a lot about you. Okay, Crystal, you here? Crystal's not here. I can get Gito. Hey, Beach. How was the show? Oh, good. Let's see. Will Gito get emotional fulfillment in this lifetime? Will Gito get emotional fulfillment in this lifetime? Yes. Absolutely, yeah. It's like I feel like you find a way to overcome insecurities. I do see you getting satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. I feel like you kind of go within with a hermit, and you find this emotional fulfillment, and you take the lead, and you get victory, and you create the changes necessary that give you fulfillment. And I feel like you're going to be experiencing changes with the Five of Pentacles. Um, where it's like you're becoming more outspoken, or you have better boundaries with the Queen of Swords. Hey, Crystal. But yes, Gito. I feel like you overcome insecurities here. You have success in career. Oh man. But yes. So what major shifts are coming in Gito's life? Major shift coming in Gito's life. Yeah, major shift. Could be a person, King of Cups. Could be love at some point. Yeah, but it's a good shift, Tower. It could be love. But I do see things moving forward in your life, in your career. Messages from Spirit. Oh, you were, Crystal? Oh. I also feel like there's shifts in like how you do things. It's like you're building solid foundation, you're getting really good routines. Feeling very inspired. Maybe even want to restore something from the past, restore how you did something from the past. It's going to help move things forward for you in a more balanced way. Yeah, slow but steady. Recognize the areas in your life where frantic energy is causing disruption. Make a conscious effort to slow it down. Take a deep breath and allow your situation to unfold slowly. Wearing a mask or taking on roles to fit in makes it impossible to manifest your true desires. Create a life that feels good on the inside, not just what looks good on the outside. In anticipating signing a new contract or forming a new partnership, this partnership may be in the realm of matchmaking. If it involves romantic relationship, a wedding could be on the horizon. At the end of this difficult journey lies something beneficial. Despite the sadness and difficulties, this experience is a blessing. Going through the grieving process leads to inner strength and power. And don't underestimate the influence you can have in the business world. Your inner self craves to express its uniqueness. By creating a business that mirrors your identity and values, go for it. Oh, you get this card again. You've been hiding in the shadows far too long. It's time to stand your ground about what is important to you and forge a path in that direction. This might involve shedding unhealthy habits. It's kind of like looking to where there's chaotic energy, things out of balance, and start there. Places where you feel a lack of fulfillment, you know? What changes can Gito make in her life source? Uh, this card shows up for you today to remind you that you're a highly sensitive person and it's easy for you to get lost in the emotions of others. You have the amazing gift of compassion. You can energetically walk in other people's shoes. The downside is that it may be difficult to distinguish your energy from someone else's. If you're not aware of this, you could even take on the energy, emotions, and problems of other people. Everything is made of energy, and you have the ability to read it in a very powerful way. This truly is a gift. At the same time, if this ability is not used correctly, it can feel like a curse. Learn about this gift, seek guidance, and read books so you can develop it in a way that can be used for the highest good of yourself and those around you. For example, you can neutralize your tendency to absorb others' energies by setting a powerful intention to be aware of this energy but not take it on. Do energy checks often, asking yourself if this emotion or feeling is yours or if it is a product of your environment or the people around you. Be willing to let go of all energetic feedback that is not yours. Send love to it, then gently release it. You have your own emotional energy that needs your love and attention. So that's a good place to start. And know that your connection to source is a light and love that shines through and leads the way. Hope that helps, Gito. Okay, Crystal. You're welcome, Gito. Yeah, well, maybe snapping on criminals isn't the best. They're already kind of freaked out by you, so. You don't come across as an easy target, you know? You'd be after Crystal, Stacy. I got you. And no need. So we got Crystal, Stacy, and T. You're welcome. What are the neighbors' thoughts about Crystal? You got 3 kings here. At first, like in the past, they thought of you someone very stable, charming, magnetic, sweet. They got this page of cups here. Like they might have saw you as shy or sweet. But now moving forward, they see you as someone that holds their own and like isn't afraid to communicate from a place of justice. Moving up, they're going to see you more balanced, but still like if you come towards me, I will take action. Oh, it did no need. You're very welcome. I'm glad. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I see you as someone basically like standing their ground. They think you're someone that's standing their ground. Like you used to have this more friendlier kind of attitude to you, though you're still very grounded and in charge. But now you've kind of pulled back this kind of like friendliness, and you're just all about business and justice and fairness here. Coming up, they think that you're more balanced, but you still have boundaries. Oh, you do, Crystal? Oh, congratulations. But like you're more it's like you're very you have a lot of kings here. So it's like they see you as someone in charge, stable. I don't see the king of cups. So like they don't see you as someone that's you don't give off like this kind of sensitive energy like maybe you did in the past, but you don't anymore. Yeah. Okay, no need. I can get you after tea, okay? No need. Gotcha. Yeah, but you changed. You went from like being kind of friendly to like not being friendly. That's right. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, Stacy. Stacy's not here. I can get tea. Hey, Mr. Kali. Not this live, but I will next live. I'll do free and paid. Let's see, is Stacy and Ryan going to be able to talk out the argument today and resolve things? Stacy and Ryan going to be able to talk things out and solve things today? Okay, what's your question, Shauna? What? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I can get you after no need. Shauna. Let's see, Stacy. Yeah, I think you're a little behind in the chat, Stacy. Will Stacy and Ryan be able to talk things out and work things out about this argument today? Okay, I got you. Will Stacy and Ryan be able to talk things out, work out this argument today, Source? It's still unstable. 2 5s is still unstable. In the past, like, you guys are doing pretty good. But I do see, like, communication issues here. But it looks like there's going to be, like, more challenges to 2 5s instability. But trying to move past it with the Fool card. All this wand energy can be fire, it can be like anger. But I do see, like, putting the past behind for more peace and harmony just may take a little more time. See how things going to be moving forward between Stacy and Ryan. Starting with present and then moving forward. Oh, yeah, Shauna? Yeah, present, I see worries. I see more arguments. I see more arguments. There's more arguments. See, when will things start to improve between Stacy and Ryan, Source? Again, you gotta pick your battles. There is a chance, like that first spread, to put the past behind with the Fool, but it looks like there's gonna be more arguments. Not this doesn't have to happen, you know. When will things start to improve between Stacy and Ryan, Source? It's destined to happen, but when, Source? And the perfect timing. It's not being clear. Got the Emperor here, very stubborn energy. I think he's trying to avoid arguments, and it's like you're kind of wanting to talk, and he's wanting to avoid. It looks like he's trying to avoid argument, and there could be lashing out with the Five of Swords, him being stubborn. But with that first spread, like there is a chance to move past it. Being stable and grounded. I don't know. Two of Swords is like, it doesn't take a lot to push this person over. But it has to do with absolving the past, being grounded, and talking about things in a mature way. Hey, Kaylee. It's almost like grounding things, getting things in a good place, and kind of like holding off a bit and then building upon that foundation of stability, you know? Yeah, I'm not getting perfect timing, like any like timing there. With that King of Pentacles, I think it's about being grounded and stable with that Wheel of Fortune there too, because that's how you can mend things. Is like not overly identifying with the argument or overly identifying with the situation or Ryan where it throws you off balance. I think it's about getting to the center of the wheel. So it's staying grounded, kind of keeping your own independence, individuality. So like what he does or doesn't do doesn't affect you because you're whole and individual within yourself, you know? So it's like don't overly identify with the person, where it's like they become a part of you. So it's like what they do or don't do, like has the ability to pull you here and pull you there, because then you're just going to be going everywhere, each and every way. So I think it's about pulling your energy back into yourself, being grounded and stable, and avoiding like egoic battles when necessary, battles that can't be won, battles that are there's no winner, you know? Hey, Cornelius. And just kind of get yourself in that stable place. Okay, and get you after Shauna, okay? I hope that helps, Stacy. And just like the Two of Swords can be like calling a truce. Because you can't force anyone to change. So you're just kind of wasting energy there. Okay, T? All right, let's see. T. You're welcome. I do see restoring order, especially if you've been dealing with like some financial issues. Three wands could be a card about business, commerce. I do feel like you're going to be restoring order. This could be like past if you've already started that pathway. Ooh, I see you setting intention with the Eight of Wands. I see you got a lot of emails or communication coming in. Could be in regards to business or some form of contract or partnership here. Magician says that you have all the talent, skills, and abilities to manifest what it is that you're desiring. You may be getting ready to start some sort of new project with the Page of Wands. Looks like you're making changes. I don't know if you're wanting to kind of restore something from the past and you're feeling a bit blocked. But you have all the talent, skills, and abilities to manifest what it is that you're sending intentions out. It's like the universe responding to your manifestations. But you could be holding yourself back with the Two of Swords. Like there's decisions to be made and changes that need to happen with the Death card. Also, with the Knight of Cups and the Death, that's about you going within. You don't have a whole lot of earth energy here or a whole lot of water. So I think it's about grounding what it is that makes you feel fulfilled. It's like kind of building this emotional fulfillment, taking the time, the investing the energy to do something that brings you that you love. Oh, is it going in and out on your is it good for everyone else? Yeah. I think it's about like figuring out like which how to accomplish your goal. Magician can be like thinking 3 steps ahead. It can be creating a plan. It is a really good card to see for like business success or success in general. Um, but I do see a lot of communication coming in. 3 ones, 8 ones, they can be like emails, texts, messages. That's things picking up. I also think it's about like getting your priorities in order with the 8 of Wands, sifting through like what ideas are yours, what energy is yours too, because you could be picking up on other people's energy, being an empath. But I do see it's like you're being guided to create the necessary changes with the Death card because you could be rebuilding something better. And you do have the talents and skills to be able to do so. You just have to get your priorities in order. And trying to figure out how much time, energy, and resources what you're wanting to manifest is going to take. And like grounding it. The Nine of Cups can be like someone who is very imaginative, who has a nice stream, but it may be lacking a bit of the earth energy, like a bit of groundedness. But I do feel like you're kind of creating changes here, transforming situation. So what you're working on can really start coming into fruition. Because I do see it's like you get really excited, and then there's this kind of holding back energy because it's lacking like the earth energy. Yeah. So think it's about building a foundation that lasts. So I do feel like you're with the death card, it's like you're releasing old limitations. Like I get excited and I get down about my 9 to 5. Yeah. Like I do see a lot of communication, like a lot of information coming at you with the 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands there. What is it that you do? I can't remember it, T. I'm trying to remember, and I know that you have a 9 to 5, but what do you do on the side? I can't remember for some reason. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. I remember. The vampire thing. 3 TikTok pages? Wow. So this can be like internet and stuff. Internet. This can be internet too. Three TikTok pages. Wow. 8 of Wands. You could be getting really focused too. Yeah, you're kind of in the squeeze there. That can be like being in the squeeze. Oh, the eagle wanted to flip over. Again, triumph, you will get triumph over challenges, but I think it's about seeing things with a bird's eye view and kind of trimming the fat, you know? That's kind of what I'm seeing in the death card. You're kind of trimming the fat, like old habits, um, attitudes, burdens that aren't yours to bear. It's like you're kind of in the squeeze right here. But this area of tension is going to come, it can become a great catalyst for movement and change, though. Yeah, you may be feeling provoked or frustrated by obstacles in your path. You may feel like everything's at cross purposes. You feel pulled in many directions. Such false leads and failed plans may leave you unable to produce concrete achievements. Yeah, it lacks a bit of grounding energy. So, as an area to look at is how you communicate. Are you communicating as well as you should? Are you abandoning a worthy project the minute it loses its shine? And an effort to capture a larger, glossier prize. Oh, that could be part of this too. But more simply, in your effort to accomplish more, are you juggling balls in the air? Do you notice as you juggle if you're stuck in the same spot that not much has been achieved? When this card itself presents itself, it suggests that there are multiple talents, yeah, um, you're able to access, as well as numerous paths that you can take. Focus and organization are key. Yeah, it's kind of just repeating, which is nice. I like the confirmation. Until this matter phases out, expect resistance, since opposition is the main energy field of the Grand Cross. But once on track, the momentum towards the attainment of what you desire will be impossible to stop. It mainly has to do with the shifting of energy and shifting into gear. Questions about business or career, know that it will happen, but it will be hard. You have to be willing to walk the miles. Diligence will be required. But what is positive about this card is you're becoming more realistic and focused. You won't be attracted so much by the glitz and glitter, but looking more towards stability and long lasting success. A good thing to remember is that it's best not to fight the hard lessons at this time. In fact, this is a period where you need to take stock of all that has brought you to this place. It's time to draw upon your own strength. In doing so, you will move from uncertainty into a place of peace and contentment. Yeah, I can tell you're in the squeeze, but it's a good catalyst for growth and change. But once you get it, like the momentum will be impossible to stop. You do have the Eight of Wands. You have to get focused and organized and just put in that diligence. Yeah, you're welcome. And rely upon your talents with that magician. Okay, no need. What does Noni need to know right now, Source? To help Noni move forward. Let's see. Hi, Source. What does no need need to know right now to help no need move forward? Hey, Tiffany. What does no need need to know right now to help no need move forward, Source? Definitely focus on the light here. If you're feeling like kind of oppressed, I think it's like focusing on the light. It's going to help you open up to more possibilities and help you maintain some flexibility. So you do have this limitation here. It's about self-discipline, self-respect, introspection. I think this card, I'll read it here. Let's see. This talks about nature imposing limits on all things, causing energy to build up from within. So what you're going through is kind of like that card I pulled for T, is you're kind of in the squeeze here, but it's like it's helping you to hone, it's helping you to hone your focus and kind of get things organized, get things in order, pulling upon talents and skills you didn't know you had or that were lying dormant because you're feeling a bit in the squeeze. And I think it's about utilizing this energy to the best, to the highest and best efficiency. Because they are recognizing that, yeah, you're feeling limits and it is frustrating. But without them, like we wouldn't be able to grow as people, you know? We wouldn't there would be no growth if there wasn't any type of resistance. We wouldn't build muscle, you know, we wouldn't grow as people. So it's like acknowledging that aspect. Like it can be very productive and strengthening this time that you're in. It's kind of like a test of character. But meditation for one, um, there's a meditation practice that requires simply sitting, relax, and observing the breath for hours on a daily basis. It sounds so mindless, a no-brainer, which is precisely the goal such techniques are intended to achieve. It's like you're kind of, and it's also helping like this stressful situation, this frustrating situation. It's also kind of letting you know which skills, what philosophies, yeah, have been truly ingrained. So it's like you're kind of seeing, it's kind of bringing to the forefront any limiting beliefs that you may have and also any wisdom that's been deeply ingrained into you. So I think it's about kind of observing what these things are and overcome and like shifting them or utilizing them. Finances are a little tight. Yeah. Oh, congratulations for the new job. Yeah, congratulations. No need for that. I know that's going to help give you a bit of relief. So let's look at the changing lines here. And it says, try as you might to avoid the frustration and the humiliation of growing pains. There is nothing you can do about any inner or outer hurdles you might have to face right now. It's just the nature of things that all of us must continually be faced with, opportunities to grow beyond the comfort and safety of the known. And even though it is nearly always untimely in our personal calendar for preferences, it is precisely this personal calendar that needs to be updated and refreshed from time to time. So it's like you're growing. It's like seeing it as an opportunity to grow, to evolve, and like kind of show what it is that you're made of, kind of show what it is. It's been wisdom that's been deeply ingrained, and it's and working through any limiting beliefs that are coming to the surface because you're in the squeeze, if that makes sense. This says, even in times of limitation, there are always opportunities to sleep lightly over a crack in the sidewalk and carry on walk to step lightly over a crack in the sidewalk and carry on walking. Don't miss the moment by perceiving the crack as a treacherous abyss and holding yourself back. That would be a misunderstanding of the nature of the times, which is to accept the constraints that are given to you, not to create unnecessary ones out of fear. So don't create more unnecessary challenges than you're facing out of fear, like fearing the worst and all this. That's just kind of like creating unnecessary constraints that haven't even happened yet. And it says, and don't forget that even limitations must be limited. You might have noticed that people who torture their bodies in the name of spiritual self discipline end up looking not very spiritual at all, but just emaciated and in pain. Or that people who have chosen a diet that forbids them to eat anything they enjoy end up constantly preoccupied with food. There's a fine line between setting limits and imposing deprivation. Don't fall into the trap of mistaking one for the other. So I think it's like don't deprive yourself of the beauty of enjoying the things that are around you at this time. It's kind of like being aware of the simple pleasures in life that you can partake in to make the journey less treacherous. And a lot of those things don't cost a dime. Yeah, I don't either really. If I could stay at home all the time, I would. But it's nice to get out, maybe go for a walk. That's free, that doesn't cost anything. The kids might enjoy that too. If you have like a nice park you could take them to or something. I mean, gas money. Oh, oh no, no, no. Man, sometimes I have left the house in pajamas before. I was like, you know what? It's okay. I just hope I don't run into someone I know. But yeah, it's whatever makes you feel comfortable, really. But I think it's, you know, maybe that's a part of embracing that's part of that limitation, that you're kind of putting on yourself that isn't really necessary, you know? And I'm sure you look beautiful either way. I think it's about being comfortable. Yeah, right, Kaylee? But doing this, you're gonna move in this contemplation where it's like this detached observation where you're increasing your understanding and integrating the wisdom through reflection. Yeah, that's right, no need. Maybe you start small, like maybe one day you leave the house and maybe you don't put foundation on or makeup on except for like mascara, maybe some eyeshadow and just like clothes that make you feel comfortable and just kind of like start maybe small things like that and it'll help kind of maybe make you feel a little more free. Like comfortable clothes and you'll be like, "Oh, you know what? That wasn't so bad." You know? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's okay. Struggle's real. That's true. You gotta get the kids ready to get the kids ready. You gotta get their shoes on and all that. Yeah, that's true. That's when you gotta think about the benefit of what you're doing. It's like, okay, so does the benefit outweigh the work that I have to put in getting the kids ready to go out of the house, you know? Maybe going, like, to a nice park. You don't have to, like, look all fancy to go to a nice park, let the kids run around or something, you know? It really does, Shauna. It really does. And it's like, man, I saved so much time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2 out of your 4. Wow, I salute you. I know that's challenging. So it's understandable if you just have your hair up in a ponytail and got sweats on, people I don't think, you know right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Shauna, yeah. It's true. It's how you carry yourself, yeah. Mhm. It's very true. Like, this woman got 4 kids, you know? Yeah, but I think it's, like and you're moving in. Yeah, that'd be nice, yeah. And you'll be like, "Yeah, this is nice." Shauna got 3, yeah. And that could be you going for a walk, yeah, as well. And just kind of, practicing, like, this, like, cool detachment, where it's, like, focusing what is in your control, releasing what is not in your control, you know? There's no point in focusing on things you have no control over. It's just a waste of mental energy and just cause unnecessary stress, fears, and it's something that you have no control over. And it's like you want to live a life, not be trapped in fear of things that you have no control over. And let's talk about getting out in the nature, retreating to silence and majesty of nature. Fills the cup to overflowing, lightens the mind, and brings serenity to the heart. So you might enjoy it. Yeah, it does everybody, that's yeah. I think it's about just being present. That'll help you get out of the worrisome of the mind, just kind of being present, focus on meditation to bring yourself back in out of your head and into your heart and kind of into the present moment. And kind of like reflecting upon events, getting the wisdom from it. So you can like um take advantage of the enrichment those experiences can bring to your life. A lot of times we move so quickly, we don't like really think about the enriching experiences, experiences that enrich our lives, or finding that enrichment in them. We just kind of go from one thing to the next, one thing to the next. But I think that that kind of goes back to like wisdom that's been deeply integrated. It's like that comes from like reflection and from gaining the the richness of the experience. Yeah. I mean, it's good to have like healthy caution, but like not to the point where it's confining or restrictive where it affects your well-being. Like there's moderation, you can do things in moderation and with good planning and stuff. But yeah, that's normal. Yeah, it's normal. Yeah, it says it's far too easy when we are busy and preoccupied to take life for granted and forget that it's a gift. That's very true. You're very welcome. It's kind of like contemplating. It's going to help strengthen and center you because it's saying once you have learned the knack of discerning wisdom that can see through any darkness, it is finally possible to be at home with who you are wherever you are. You no longer feel like an outsider to life, as though you're waiting for something to happen or someone to invite you into the play. Like if you can discern the wisdom from any experience, it's like you're kind of unstoppable in that way and you're constantly enriching your life. And that's like realizing that things are not happening to you but for you, so you're like picking the sword up by the handle, not the blade in that way. Because life exists and life happens and it's like how are you going to hold it, by the handle or by the blade. It's like contemplating you're in the realms of your being to become familiar with the landscape of yourself, to recognize what your truths are today and nourish them. Let go of any past patterns of behavior and activity that no longer have relevance. And you might be surprised to discover that profound shifts have been taking place in your consciousness. But contemplative space can be facilitated by meditating on a symbol, a work of art or music, your own heartbeat, the sound of silence. Yeah, and start like getting out in nature. That's going to be very healing for you, I think. And walking's very healing too. Yeah, that's kind of helps, like what's been truly ingrained, like what this card is saying, and like, yeah, kind of practicing. Yeah. I think each time it'll get easier and easier because we can kind of reset our nervous system that way. Like those small steps where you realize, oh, like, okay, okay, I'm still okay. You know, I'm still anxious, but I'm okay, you know? All is well. I am an immortal soul. All is well. Some people do something like exposure therapy, you know, like if some people have like challenges with social anxiety, like some people psychiatrists and stuff um suggest like exposure therapy where like you go out in public and you do something kind of crazy, like maybe you're in the elevator with a bunch of people and you just start singing. And yeah, you're probably a nervous wreck, but then you realize, you know what, I'm okay. I'm still okay. Like that wasn't too bad. I survived it. You know, it's kind of like uh it, you know. Your nervous system's like, okay, we're still safe. Okay. And if you know, if you feel really embarrassed, you know, then it's like, okay, you're find a way to be enriched by that experience and being able to discern wisdom even in darkness. You're like, you're always growing, you know? Right, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, just start small, you know? And like fun and be enriched by your experiences and you'll be like unstoppable that way. Yeah. But congratulations on getting a job. I'm so happy for you. I know that's relief. Okay, no need. We got Shauna and then Cornelius. Let's see. Rob shared just a video of his son's baseball game, a clip. We've been close for 13 years. We haven't spoken over a year, except for each other's birthday, any clarity as to what's on his mind. Okay, let's see. What's on Rob's mind when it comes to Shauna? Like, what does he want with Shauna? What's on his mind with Shauna? What does he want with Shauna? he definitely wanted to communicate with you. This is kinda like Pat. So he's like, "I wonder how, Shauna's doing. Wanna communicate here, take the lead and communicate because he may have been, like, open to hear from you, and he may not have heard from you in a while. He's like, "I'm gonna take the lead. I'm gonna reach out and communicate." I don't remember what I said, Shauna, honestly. I'm trying to rack my brain, but I can't remember. Was it like reconnecting with an old friend or something? Yeah, and he's like, "I'm gonna communicate." Like in a different way. So that might be the clip, you know? I'm just gonna present it to her, send her a message. Oh yeah, really? Wow. Yeah, so he wants to get to a good place. He does feel like the sense of belonging with you and he wants to communicate. It makes him feel fulfilled, happy to see how things are with you. Like the Seven of Swords is like kind of like finding an alternate way to communicate. That can be just the clip. But I think he does want to communicate and maybe clear up like if this is kind of like in the future, like if there is any type of like misunderstanding or anything like that. He does want results. He does want the stabilized situation because there could be distance between you two with the two fours. You have three fours. It's like he wants to solidify things to make things more stable. Because you have the Queen and King of Swords here. Maybe about communication. That's what's holding you two together, this communication. Oh, wow. Yeah. I think he does like communicating with you. 5 ones can be like debate. Like it doesn't have to be like arguments and struggle. It can just be like communication, like debate, like bouncing ideas off one another. But he does want like a foundation. He does want to build foundation with these fours here. Was never ready. He was. Oh, yeah. I think he's realized, yeah, I'm gonna take the lead, communicate. This is like media, an alternate way, present her. And then yeah, talking and having results. Yeah, he wants to create like strong foundation. And he might have been quite proud of the Sun as well. Nine of Cups can be a card about being proud. He's one I said spent so many years. Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Let's look a little more here. Aw. How does Rob see Shauna? Like maybe that Five of Pentacles can be like ride or die. He sees you as moving forward in your life, like you're secure. Nine of Pentacles. Sees you as someone that, maybe you two have bonded over hardships. It's kind of like you and him against the world, Five of Pentacles can be. Like he sees you as someone that's been in his life for some time, and he thinks that you're someone that's going to be in his life for quite some time. How else does Rob see Shauna? Hey, J-Lo C. We have Shauna and Cornelius. How else does Rob see Shauna? Very kind. Very, like someone he's got really sweet feelings for. Someone very beautiful, very attractive, someone that he honors with that Empress energy, someone that's very kind. You're a very kind person, very giving person. Yeah. What does Rob want with Shauna? What would he like to happen between them? Okay, Jay, let's see and get you after Cornelius. Put you on the list. What does Rob, what would it like to happen between him and Shauna? Communication, like really taking things seriously. Like love one another with the Empress, taking care, nurturing, maybe a bit of flirting with the Page of Cups there. But he would like with the Page of Pentacles, that's like someone that's really intrigued by something or someone. Someone very dedicated with the Page of Pentacles, willing to put in the work. Pentacle energy is very dedicated, it's very methodical. Yeah, like he would like stability with you, like maybe even a bit of flirting with that Page of Cups there. But he's like an admirer of yours. Where would he like this Page of Pentacles? Where would he like this to lead? Moving forward in connection, soulmate connection, working on things and getting results, and like kindness, compassion, moving forward, being mindful of each other's emotions and doing so. Towards what, Swords? Yeah, making plans for the future. Like putting the past behind and for more peace and harmony, and like planning for a future where it's more stable between you two. And making time for one another. Oh yeah, oh. You are. The outcome we would like is for things to grow between you two, for the connection to be sustained, for things to grow with the Seven of Pentacles, to be nurtured, to grow. Yeah. I think you're destined to meet this person. And there's mutual love here. And you two could work really well together. Oh, wow. You remember the date and everything? There's opportunities to begin something here. Oh, weird. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I saw the distance, but it's like he's wanting like to secure like more solidity or foundation with you. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wow, Shauna. Oh, I bet driving all that way. He couldn't have got a hotel or something, you know? Let you know, hey, I'm in town. That's okay. You know, sometimes we grow and evolve, you know? There's healing that has to be done, and he does see someone very attractive, very, very attractive. A little out of reach. Oh, oh, he did. That's okay. You just weren't ready. On Mother's Day, oh, oh, that was sweet of him. I do see the most likely outcome is like caring for one another with the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, caring for one another in partnership. Yeah, he would. No, I see most likely like a connection here. Most likely outcome. Yeah, success. I see most likely commitment. Yeah. You ask yourself, like, would you rather know or not know? Like, could you live the rest of your life not knowing? Like, would you regret not you know not doing that? Yeah, it's better to know than not know. And then, like, you later on, you might be like, God, I wonder what if, you know? So get rid of the what ifs. If it's something that you really feel like, yeah, you're ready, you want to see where this may go for it, you know? If your gut's telling you to do it, trust that gut, you know? Aw, 7 years, yeah. You're very welcome. I adore you. You're very welcome. Okay, Cornelius. What's your question, Cornelius? And your first question, did you get two? Good to see you, Cornelius. Yeah, you got two. Okay, what's your first question? Is a Virgo X trying to hack into Cornelius' Instagram account? Source? No, I don't think so. Four of Swords there. I think it's someone else. He's trying to hack into Cornelius' Instagram account. It's one all about drama with the Knight of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Gemini. Hi, Anushka. So this isn't a free, it's just like paid in general. Like I did a general reading earlier. Could be a Gemini, Cornelius. Some Gemini or something. Well, these cards can represent Gemini. But it's someone that's like up to no good. Like it could be like a hacker, you know? I mean, obviously, right? Though she may have tried before. Come on. This is like strong Gemini there. Yeah. What is it? No. What is it? But she may have tried. But I think you got someone else here too. Strong Gemini. Is it Cornelia's stepdaughter? No. Does Cornelius like personally know who's trying to hack into his Instagram? I don't think you know this person. Yeah, no, I don't think you know this person. What's your sun sign, Cornelius? I think your ex has tried before. Yeah, strong Capricorn energy here. I don't think you know this person though. You're Leo, okay. Oh, Leos. I like Leos. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. So you're Leo. Well, you're a cusper, but. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I see that. It came out in that spread right there. But yeah, I don't think you know this person. But I think the Virgo X has tried. But you may not know this person. Yeah, man, hackers be out there, man. Hi, Jealousy, I got you. We're still in Cornelius. Cornelius has one more question. That's Cornelius' ancestors. What do you want Cornelius to know right now? Following your passions, you will reach your goal. You might have to find alternate ways of doing something with the Seven of Swords. Like with the Ten of Wands, like if things start feeling really heavy, it's like you will reach your destination. You will reach a milestone, but I think it's about like making sure you're simplifying, not carrying burdens that aren't yours to bear as well. But I do see you reaching a finish line here. They're saying believe in your visions with the King of Wands there, turn away from restrictions and follow your passions and build a quality of life. You are blooming and blossoming as a person, they're saying. Just make sure you're not carrying responsibilities, burdens that aren't yours to bear, or making something more difficult than it has to be. Hey, High Priestess. Okay, I can get you after J. Lucine. I do feel like you're setting healthy boundaries, they're saying. It's making you feel more fulfilled and giving you more time to accomplish what it is that you're desiring, your visions in life. I do feel like you got growth here. You go from the Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. That's progress. And kind of release yourself from the ex. It's like you're free from that, you know? And just keep doing what you're doing and just keep moving in the way of your vision. See, Cornelius' ancestors. What do you want Cornelius to know? Yeah, let go of dependencies that hinder your ability to live your best life. Don't limit yourself out of fear that there might not be anything better for you just because you cannot see it at the moment. Your past does not equal your future. You can make your future whatever you want it to be starting right now. It's up to you how you want to paint it. And that's the visionary with the King of Wands there. Your self beliefs influence every aspect of your life. So nurture yourself with love. Create a life that supports and elevates your unique spirit and release anything that doesn't. It's about cleaning house. At this crucial crossroads, a life altering decision awaits you. The path of change is in your hands entirely. You know the decision you must make. And appearances can be deceiving. Before making a commitment to a relationship or situation, pump the brakes, examine closely, and gather more information to truly understand the situation. It looks like you still need to go after your visions, but they're saying it might require multiple trial and error attempts before your desired creation materializes. During this process, a significant level of ingenuity is needed, moving beyond mere logic and reason. So it's like finding alternate ways. Yeah. Yeah, it's like clearing house here. And pay attention to red flags, look beneath the surface in situations. Kind of pump the brakes before you make any commitment. And just kind of examine closely, gather more information to truly understand the situation. It can help you it can save you a lot of time, energy. Yeah, it's like you're restructuring, you're cleaning the house here. And they're wanting you to break down this block of feeling bored and stagnant energy. It's like leave that behind and create the changes necessary. You're welcome. Okay, Jay, let's see. Are you here, Jay Lucine? I'm curious. Ari's not open up about this. I was wondering if we could get some more. Yeah, we can see. Why does R have feelings for J Lo scene? Why does R care for, have feelings for J Lo scene? Yeah, because like he's explored the connection with you and he feels like, yeah, I can make this work. We can have victory. I feel like it's bond. It's like his feelings for you grew. He feels like you two have a lot in common. With this 5 of Pentacles, there's a lot of passion. It's like it makes him feel good. It's the way it makes him feel. And he feels like you two may have bonded over hardship, you know, like you've been in each other's lives for quite some time. And he feels like victorious, like he pursued you and he feels finally victorious. You know, he feels like he's won a prize, you know? He feels like you two have a lot in common. It's like love and lust with the Lovers there. And it's like he's like thought a lot about it. There's a lot of like sweet feelings and attraction. He feels like you're also like a friend as well. But he was able to balance the anxiety and the fear to really examine the situation, his emotions for you. And he took a risk, and he's excited about future. Yeah. And genuinely, it's feelings where he feels very fulfilled. He feels very fulfilled. He feels like, you know, you two have taken it to the next level of commitment. He feels victorious in that. Like you two get along really well. You have a lot in common. He just feels fulfilled. Like he's attained success and he just feels very fulfilled. Yeah. And he feels like, you know, you two get along really well. You're building something out of love and there's still investment and it just feels right. Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. This feeling's very, very genuine. Yeah, that's kind of like how we that's what we looked at, J. Lucy. Oh, oracle cards. Oh, let's see. Um, yeah, that card. Oh, I did. Okay. Why does R have feelings for J. Lucy? Well, the card that's standing out for me is like he was searching for more. It's like he's trying to, like, distract himself, because he felt like at one point like it was gone, the trust was gone, and it created distance. But then you two were able to find balance, and it's like he's searching for more. And though he still feels like this grief, he feels like you're part of his inner circle, and like it's something that he feels like is something that's continuous. I don't know how to explain it. Like he misses you when you're gone. It's like it affects him when you are not a part of his life. Right. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll work on that one next time. That could be like another layer. Yeah, we'll work on that one next time. And just continue the affirmations and just kind of working through it, because we did get to the root with that first one. Right, yeah. We got High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess. You're welcome. Yeah, you can post. Okay, let's see. How is the dynamic between Chris and High Priestess going to be moving forward since the court thing last Friday? How did that go? How's the dynamic between Chris and High Priestess going to be moving forward, especially since the court date last Friday? Oh, well, that was swift justice, huh? Yeah. What's the dynamic between Chris and High Priestess going forward since the court thing last Friday? Yeah, I do see you moving forward with plan. That's the past there. There is a bit delay, but I do see like kind of moving past that, trying to think about how to move forward. I see. Well, yeah. So I see like I think you're going to get something to celebrate here at the Three of Cups. Um, I do feel like there's still romantic interest here with the Knight of Cups there. Um, Trying to keep peace. I feel like there's this kind of turning away from restriction, trying to stay positive. I do see with the Five of Wands, there could be misunderstandings, maybe little struggle here and there that may cause burden, but I feel like nothing serious. Like it actually doesn't look that bad, High Priestess. Like I do see like there's surrender here. Um I think he is like kind of feels the struggle, feels the pressure. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Yeah, like I do see negotiations, settlements, um, communications here, forming strategy, victory, like with the Ace of Swords. Yeah. But he's feeling the burden, he's feeling the weight of it. Which I'm sure he is. Yeah, he's trying to find solution between you two. Yeah. Oh, it did? Yeah. Co-parenting's not going well. Let's see. Well, how will the dynamic between Chris and High Priestess in terms of co-parenting be moving forward? Specifically looking at co-parenting between High Priestess and Chris. So in the past, I do see him putting an effort, but he has changed. I see you working it out. I see it working out. Like right now, in the past he was really. Even though the ending between you two is still putting an effort. And looks like, situation has transformed and changed, but he's going to get to where he's got fear of anxiety or loss or not being putting in enough. So I do see co-parenting working out really well coming up in the future. Yeah. So I see things coming up looking really, really good. Like I see 3 here. You, him, Sophia. It looks good. He called you a parasite? Jeez. Yeah. Temperance can be like things becoming more harmonious. So it looks good. I mean, this looks good. It's coming up in the future. So it looks good. Yeah, probably. But I think so how is he gonna be towards High Priestess, like after the court judgment is in? Because it looks like it's gonna be in your favor. The judge is like, I don't even have to see you guys. I'm just gonna make a judgment on it. He's gonna be disappointed, but he's gonna be trying to get his priorities in order. He may communicate disappointment, you know, but it's really not that bad, really, considering. But he may communicate like, you know, disappointment or something like that. But I feel like it's really not that bad, really. I mean, that sounds like good on your end, High Priestess. Like he's still looking for attorneys, and Judge is like, you ain't gonna need them. So Chris probably had a little bit of hope or something that was smashed. It's karma. Yeah. I do see him like maybe communicating some like from a disappointing way, you know, but it's really not that bad. I don't know if it might be like a bit of a pity party at times. Oh, no, I don't see him. And if he does, I don't think he's going to be successful. He may have thought about it, like trying to work that out, but the plans aren't fully formed because it's like he doesn't have the heart, or like he knows it wouldn't be successful. Yeah. And typically the judge kind of make sure that the mother is there as long as the mother is competent, you know? You're welcome. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off and grab a bite to eat. I will be live again later. And I'll see everyone again soon. I'll be live again to do free and paid. And I'll see everyone again soon. All right. Bye, guys.